yeah, run it then.
Bro, I don't know if it's what if
Wait,
it's
what?
you do your intro.
Ooh, we are fucking live. What the fuck just happened in that live reaction? I know I stared at the camera for like 10 minutes, kind of like what Zypher just said. Like I was just stuck and I didn't even know how to react. So I think the best course of action is for us to just talk about it the most that we can. So here we got Zypher with us, we got Sage, we got Alan, we got Sombra. We about to get after it. Anybody want to start talking. Let's get after it.
All right, I'm just gonna before I'll let someone else speak, but I'm just gonna throw all the ideas I've seen so far, and then people
Talk to
can
me.
go into it if they want.
Talk to me.
One of the ideas, Pudding had some crazy awakening, and she put something into the cake as to why she's like hallucinating this much, imagining things. The other one being that this is the same thing that happened in Elbaf when she was 6 years old, but this time around, instead of eating her 6-year-old friends and Mother Caramel, she might be eating her crew, but imagining this perfect ending to her, like she suddenly just shows up, defeats the Big Mom, she not the Big Mom, she defeats the Straw Hat, she defeats Germa, all her enemies are taken down. And then there's also theories of, I can't remember the last one, it slipped completely my mind. If anyone else can remember, there's a lot of ideas being thrown around.
Sanji could have imbued Hell's memories into the cake, man, and that's what's making her, remember all of this shit that happened before.
The one I disagree with heavily is the Mirage Temple one. I don't think Nami
The
had
Mirage
any.
Temple one. I was getting ready to talk about that one. That's why I keep hearing that one a lot.
I feel like Nami being the one to save the day, especially against the Yonko, is so like it's
It's already
Nami.
taking Yako's power. Who knows?
I mean, she does have. I don't know about that.
Nami my ass.
Huh? Oh, what's up, Attack Brothers?
So like,
What's
if
up,
anyone
brother?
wants to go into detail with any of the specific,
I want to start off by saying how Oven seems to be fine after getting shot in the gut. And
yeah,
that
bro,
technique
I don't know how
to make fish sticks was ridiculous.
Dude, technique to make fish sticks.
Bro, that was absurd. The wide range of that technique.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was a matchup issue. There's nothing that the Fishman could do. Like, literally, he nullified their power up. They're supposed to be stronger in water, and he fucks up the water. Like, what are they doing? Nothing.
you fuck up the water. Watatsumi just takes an L. Like everyone just like gone. Like it was just like immediate L. Like it was just like a
Instant,
one-man
bro.
slaughter.
Instant.
Suddenly just flipped. It was just a complete 180. It was like the Big Mom Slaughterfest into a 180 of like they're winning everything.
Yeah.
And I think
Everything.
the hallucination started with that moment where she looked like Brulee combined with Caramel looking face, where she's just like looking to the sky and she's like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
I'm gonna say that was a very gross panel.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
really
I
dope.
don't want to see that panel ever again.
Hey, but nobody thinks that after everything that happened, that things are going to end up for Luffy how they ended up for Kid, where he's forced to work under Big Mom. Nobody thinks that it was ominous that she said, she's like, oh, I want to join up all races, but if you try to leave, I will fucking kill you.
I don't know if she dropped the F bomb, but
Luffy will refuse.
Well, not the
Luffy
F-bomb,
would rather
but, you
die
know.
than be a subordinate. He said that before.
No, but hey, but to save his crew, bro, he doesn't want the same thing that happened to Ace, dog. I'm sure that Luffy would take the L, especially since they have no ship. Come on.
To save his crew, the whole point of having his crew so they can experience that adventure.
Yo, can I put
No, but
forward,
this
though?
goes back to the Joy Boy alliance theory, bro. It's not necessarily an alliance, but Big Mom could force Luffy to work under her if they want to go fight Kaido. And then, you give her the slip after they take out Kaido together.
Trash. it's not even a matter of laughing right now. It's like they were escaping like somehow by somebody helping them at the crisis moments. Now it seems we see them being like dead. Like that's what we're thinking right now. Yeah, we're assuming that, but we're probably next chapter we're gonna see something happen or they did something to get out from the fucking shit and they didn't even die. So it's like. Anyway, they have that plot armor of main characters, so it's not even they're not gonna die. There's nothing happened. There's nothing to be like.
I think they survived, but I think that Sanji is going to be used as a bargaining chip in this moment. Like they survived.
Sanji got a feat today. Sanji got a feat this chapter, and that feat was of how good of a cook he is. That's it.
Yeah, that's literally about it.
I mean,
It is
yeah.
true that they have the submarines and shit inside of the ship. So I mean, they could always use those things. They do have a lot of like separate devices that they use to travel underwater.
But they only had one.
it also
But-
sounded very convenient that suddenly
They don't have
you know,
Nami's scooter. They don't have Nami's water scooter anymore, and the submarine.
Hold
But
on.
the submarine can only take 5 people at a time.
Hold on.
That's fine, but Brooke can walk on water. Brooke doesn't have to be inside the sub.
Sanji and Kara can fly.
Boys. Let the
Yeah.
lady talk. Let the lady get her in. Go ahead. She hasn't spoken yet.
Oh, I mean, for this topic, I don't know, but like overall, damn, this chapter. Like, I do truly believe that Big Mom is not on that ship. I've heard a lot of people that thought that Big Mom might have been on the ship, and I don't believe she is. I think she's off doing her own little thing. Like the children that appear and her floating and all of this other stuff. Like, I don't believe she's on the ship. I think she's still on that land that she was on, having some form of odd dream sequence.
Because
Kind of like what Zypher was saying.
yeah,
with
I'm looking at a page 13 in specific, and just looking at how there's literally a panel where it looks like she's eating all of the seducing woods. Like it's literally the seducing woods is in her mouth. It's literally a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was weird. I didn't understand what was going on at that moment. I had to read it again because
Like the
kinda
dog
s-
graveyard. Like
I
what?
mean,
Bro, it was like the most
Right
like,
then?
dark shit ever. It was like someone dropped a bomb in an amusement park. I'm like, what the? What is
do you know
this
the
shit?
flashback where we saw the kids and that? Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
guys think that's inside her, like inside of her, like inside her?
Oh, no.
Stomach? Because
I
it might
hope
be.
not.
There's like a whole world inside Big Mom.
Like it's like a whole different universe of inside Big Mom. Like it has to be.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense if she's hallucinating. She has no idea even what like what's going on. Like the same thing that happened in Elbaf. She had no idea what was going on, and she ended up
Yeah,
eating
she ate all
her.
of them, and when she was
It just
rampaging,
disappeared for her.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, she's
so,
still a child in terms of her mind.
mentally, yes.
Dude, what I was even kind of hinting at, it was a similar situation
Mentally-
because you literally see her flying with all the 6-year-old children that disappeared that day. Like she's literally flying in the sky with them.
It's like we got a flash. Yo, don't you
To the
guys think
Cocoa
she
Bush.
looked like exactly
Right.
like my mother Caramel at that panel where she was saying so sweet?
That was
To me, she
odd.
looked like the caramel.
But everything was
Like, she
weird.
looked
The
exactly
dog
like her.
graveyard, these little like dead dog homies, like that was like fucking weird.
This chapter was weird in some like. as
I'm
a whole.
telling you, hey,
Because-
Pedro's coming back, bro.
Oh,
Her,
No,
like the cake.
stop.
Hey, listen. Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. The
Yeah.
cake might have awakened her, bro, and we don't know how her awakening works. If she's just giving like souls to like random shit that was dead, or she's like just swapping the souls around, just because her like power is so inconsistent, you don't know if that's a way that Pedro is gonna come back. And also, it's been stated that jaguars they travel through purgatory. And also, she said a dead pet
So are you-
cemetery. A jaguar could be a pet, bro. You never know.
So are you
So-
saying
You
Big
said
Mom is gonna
Pedro-
release?
That's such a disrespect towards Pedro.
She's
though,
gonna
like-
release that fist.
so big. So
I never
Big
said
Mom-
I never said it would be trash. I never said that it wasn't gonna be
No,
trash. I said
no.
it's a possibility.
So Big Mom could possibly have Edo Tensei.
Exactly.
Basically, Edo Tensei from. No, I don't like that shit. No. I wouldn't like it personally because it kind of feels pointless in terms.
I love Pedro.
But why include the
Then
pet
if you just
cemetery
put-
line? But why include the pet cemetery line? What was that for?
I don't know. Ominous.
I don't know. This chapter was weird as a whole. Like, I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
there
why
was
did
also
she
a
repeat and risky?
giant guy with a giant Sith.
Wait,
Like
what?
who the hell was that? Like that approached Judge and the Vince Smokes. Like
Wasn't that snack?
hold up,
Oh,
hold up,
She
You-
said
it was
and
not-
risky
the-
twice.
guys, give me a sec. Is that Cracker on 16? I never even noticed that.
I thought it was snack.
yeah. In chapter 16, there is Cracker on his
wait, Cracker?
wheels or something like that.
Bro, this is 100% a dream.
No, there is Cracker who's right next to the sun in the. I don't
No,
know.
no,
where
no,
he
no.
was.
16 when under Mythic Karama, you see a giant Gatling gun. That's Cracker like just pointing at something.
Give me one moment.
That's not Cracker.
It
I
looks
don't think that's Cracker because
That's
I
not
thought
Cracker.
Cracker
That's
was.
we saw him before. He was in a chapter
Okay.
about 2 or 3 chapters ago.
Okay, that
No,
looks
it's-
exactly like his outline.
No, Cracker's right next to the Sonic. From what I've seen, like
Bro, who's
Cracker's ship was
babysitting?
right next to it.
Yeah, I heard a child, but that's fine. Wait, page 16, correct?
Page 16. I thought for a second it was Cracker.
Yeah, it's not.
Whoa, treat that child right.
Bro, she's freaking out, bro. She can't even
That is not Cracker.
she can't even like fathom this chapter. That's why she's freaking out.
No, that's not Cracker. He has totally different elements to his design.
Okay, I tripped
Yeah.
out for a second.
He's got like 2 NBA arm sleeves. That's not Cracker.
But yeah, so like if you go to page 17 though, like she's like literally dreaming about them flying in the sky, and then that
Yeah.
table where they were eating the food.
Yeah,
Well, she's
eating
got
the-
croquembouche on the
yeah.
table, hasn't she? It's not even the cake at this point.
Yeah, it's
like-
Kirkham Bush.
factual. I 100% believe that there was acid in that cake.
And then all like everyone's going crazy in happiness, and then you see even said the last line is, "This is truly a nightmare." I mean, and for our perspective, it's a nightmare. This could all be a dream from Big Mom. She's just actually knocked out or something, or hallucinating with.
Oh, I don't think the
Those-
whole ship burning and like I think the part where, because Mount Dor says, "Oh, it's finally here," the charter, like, and then seems to come with the charter, like he's getting the intel that the charter's arrived. So I think that that's all real. Like I know people are like, "Oh, but if this bit is a dream, then is this?" No, I think one bit's a dream, which is Big Mum and her weird scene, and then the destruction of or apparent destruction of the Sunny is
Do you
false.
think of him?
Well, it's
boiling the
real,
Sun
but it's
Pirates
not
is real
happened,
too?
obviously. Yeah, like it's all happened.
Yeah.
Like that's the reality, because it's musical bad end, isn't it? Like that's even the name of the chapter. I don't know what the real thing is, but it's referring to video games in a way,
So
isn't
you're
it?
saying
Like,
when it's not a musical number. It's
One
not.
one thing that got me confused was this: when she said risky at the end, she ate like she was describing the cake. Then the last word she said was risky, and I was thinking myself like, what could happen that would be risky right now, except what happened already. And the only thing I'm thinking right now is this: even though she eat the cake, she might not come out from that trauma she's in right now, even after eating it, because from what she said is risky. What do you guys think?
I think
yeah,
that
she says that twice, and that's really fucking with me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, why is that line repeated? What's
And
the risk?
risky.
I don't
I just
know.
think that there's
Like,
still
is
stuff
she
we
just gonna
don't know about Big Mom that's hidden.
Is she gonna start just eating? Like, is her food? Is it not gonna end? Like when she was on her croquembouche, she also went through like a massive eating fit.
Yeah, kind of like Zypher said, like she was so pleased that she didn't want to stop eating, and that she ate all of her fellow children.
She started eating her crewmates.
I mean,
Just like what happened in Elbaf, Sage, if you remember when she was sick, she started eating
Yeah.
with her friends. And I mean I talked to Joy Boy about this, Sage, I don't know if you heard me when I said that. And Joy Boy, like, he said, I 1,000,000% agree.
so we're about to have a complete old country buffet of Big Mom on her own crew.
I mean, in chapter 899, Perospero does say one of the options is this could be the end of the Big Mom Pirates.
Yes. So yeah. So instead of the cake being so delicious that it saved them, it's so delicious that it still ends up being the Big Mom Pirates end, which is pretty messed up.
I
Would
mean,
you
from the
think
very
that's
beginning,
the
the theme
only
was
way
like
to-
how messed up this family really is.
And like it's funny because it's like, oh, we thought we were safe, and Big Mom herself is like, even just said in one of these panels, like, if you try to leave, I will kill you. Like that's pretty like demented.
Yo, Peckham is a better run.
Oh, Peckham's has no future here.
That's what I'm
Peckham's has
saying.
no
This man's already
future.
betrayed her, so he needs to.
Peckham's is now a traitor, and no, he has no future here.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He better get out of here because you, like you said, she'll kill you because you
So-
basically betrayed her.
So in the event,
Yo,
that
do
it's
you
not
think
a
that
mirage,
you
or
think that
treason.
you think that Sulong Peckham's faces off against Big Mom? Do you think that's another reason as to why he put the pet cemetery line in the chapter?
Sulan Peckham doesn't have a chance.
No.
Trash.
I'm not saying he has a chance, but I like it's just
As
a
a
pet
deterrent?
cemetery. Like what necessarily is the meaning for that?
Yeah,
Like
what
that's
was
like
the-
that seems
yeah,
out
I
of
agree.
place.
What was the point of that even?
Bro,
being
everything
brought
in
up?
this chapter is out of place. What do you mean?
It'll all make sense soon. That's the problem.
Well, apparently in 2 weeks. Which is
2
sour.
weeks. 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
That's quite sour.
2 weeks.
Oda cocked us so hard.
I think
I
that's
don't know,
the
man.
name
This
of an
is
attack,
this is
though.
a beautiful chapter. Like this is
Oh,
one
no,
of the
100%.
prettier chapters we've had in
I
a
give
while.
I give it a 9. I love the chapter.
Roger's like, this is one of the greatest chapters I've ever read. One Piece, period.
Ever?
Yeah. Like he's like,
Well,
he's like,
pretty
it's
hard.
When I think greatest chapter
Sounds like
ever, I think Rise Over
he says
Sage.
it's easily top 10 chapters of One Piece. He said
Wow.
he absolutely loved, like, it got to the point where he probably said fuck like 10 times in the last 5 minutes. Like he was like so hyped for this chapter.
Really?
Because this chapter, people were so hyped for it, and they thinking because they were hyped for it, they might think this chapter is better than what
Bro,
it
imagine
is.
this, like,
For me, it's not. For me, it's nowhere close. Even the best chapter in the whole cake.
bro, if people,
Nah, I would agree that this is the best chapter out of this arc.
yeah, I would say
No,
too.
I
Yeah,
don't think
it
so.
might be.
I would say the chapter where Katakuri looked like a beast, where against Luffy was the best chapter.
I would say top 5.
Yeah,
I would say.
that would mean that you're just a Katakuri fanboy, dog. Because this is obviously was the best Whole Cake chapter.
Katakuri fanboy. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Bro,
The
but
chapter
you
where
got-
Luffy actually bursts out of the cake is pretty
But-
greatness. Like,
No, yeah, that was pretty good too.
But like you gotta put it this way:
Go ahead.
people who are like overcritical, or not, I want to say over. That's the wrong choice of words. If people who are very critical on the series, like Dustin and Virgo, give it a 9. I don't know what Dustin gave it, but
I don't know.
I think Dustin gave it
you
an
can
8,
imagine
bro.
the people who are a little easier going on the series, how they feel about it.
Yeah, those
I'm
guys
a
are
tough-
giving
I'm
this
a
shit a
tough
10
egg
out
to
of
crack.
10, fam.
I'm a tough egg to crack, and this one definitely cracked the shit out my egg and maybe scrambled all that shit. Like it was.
You
it
feeling a
was
little
good.
like Tamago?
Yeah, man, straight up. My yolk's everywhere, dog. That sounded a little
Oh,
weird.
look, I just looked at-
What?
I just saw Dustin retweet something. I just saw Dustin's reaction to the chapter. This nigga got mad hype. Okay, so Dustin loved the chapter.
You love it too. All right.
Exactly. He said he
Got-
gave
got-
that shit
got
an 8 out of
both
10,
hands.
bro.
This man said, "Wait until the discussion stream. You ain't seen nothing yet."
Oh boy, I don't know how to take that actually.
What you be saying about the
Yeah,
hype?
he's
that you
like,
felt?
what, you ain't seen nothing yet. That sounds good, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
All right, but back to fish sticks. Holy shit!
Stop this.
That
Bro.
that oven had AOE to that
Bro,
magnitude,
this is the perfect Burger King ad right now.
right? We got eggs, we got fish sticks. Maybe Denny's, more like Denny's.
Enjoying chapter 900? This chapter is brought to you by Burger King. Get your fish sticks now.
But like, yo, like Watazumi's just steaming. Like all of them are just frying. And what was it called? Like it was called Hot Sea Hell. That's a badass name.
Dude, could you imagine if oven was something like uses like 425 degrees Fahrenheit?
Wow, 450 degrees.
This man,
Someone said he had an attack where he just hugs you and just burns you and calls it easy bake oven.
Wow.
easy, bro.
But,
Jeez.
There's so many puns that Oda missed out on. He could have used.
Hey, Cypher,
only
fam.
that-
Cypher, when are you gonna let other people talk, bro? Go ahead, Attack Brothers.
I was just saying Oben redeemed himself this chapter because the haste he was getting after he got knocked out by Ichiji, which he was he got like he wasn't focusing on Ichiji. Ichiji just came from from side and just hit him. Then people were saying no, Oben, Ichiji over Oben and that kind of crap. Now after this chapter, they were like, oh, Oben is good, Oben is strong. I'm like, niggas, what? Just stay still, bro. With your stupid power rankings.
I mean,
Because niggas flip like I don't even know how fast they slip. Like they change sides like from one side to another side every chapter. Like one chapter they be like, yo, Oben is the weakest kind of commander level of the Big Mom Pirates. Then the next moment they be like, oh, Oben is stronger than Daifuku and Perospero. I'm like, nigga, just stay. What are you doing?
I mean, that's how it goes.
I mean, I understand that there are certain things that you have to change in your mind, in your opinion, but Like you can't change your opinion every goddamn chapter though.
I mean, especially with power scaling, if a guy suddenly gets a power up and does something crazy, the power scaling changes.
I mean,
it's true.
he
It really is
did
true.
do something new, you know. He did the same thing with a beige ship. He just did it like again, and people are again overhyped again.
I like.
But the thing is that
This
it's a
is not new.
matchup issue. It's a matchup issue against the Fishman.
It's,
The thing
yeah,
with-
but at the same time, like, yeah,
I
go
was
on, go on, go on.
I was
I
gonna
mean,
say,
he's burning
the thing
he's
with-
burning the entire lake.
It's so scenario and circumstantial based, and this is why I don't really enjoy power scaling that much. Is like this man could heat up the entire ocean. So like in that case, if anyone's in the middle of the ocean, he could do that to almost nearly anyone. Whereas like even if it's like I don't want to throw any big name crews, but like let's say for example the Straw Hat Fleet was all floating in the water. They would get fucked up too if like Uffin just like started heating up the water. Like it just
Dick,
it's,
at that
it's
point,
so
there's nothing you can do.
circumstantial. You say?
No, I agree because at that point, there's nothing you can do. You're at his mercy.
Yeah, it's such a circumstantial thing where it's like wherever situation you're in and put in, depending on the thing. That's literally his probably the strongest point of where you could take his power is literally like boiling the water in the like because like he could just stick his hands in and that's it.
Zypher, I would even go as far as to put a big name crew in there because who's really avoiding boiling water unless you yourself have a fire-related devil fruit or water?
I'm
Skywalker.
leaving Capone has to
Sanji
get
would.
out of the way.
Big
I mean, in
father.
fact,
Like,
no, even
Capone
if
doesn't
you're
stick
devil
around
fruit water,
for
you're
it.
already drowning. So never mind that entire topic. But
Devil fruit users is no point. It's like
I mean,
imagining
like, Power
putting
Rank is
Jinbei. Imagine putting Jinbei in like a water
supposed to be
park,
full.
or just even in the ocean itself. Like he's powerful. Like anything to do with water, it just puts him at another level. I think this is like Otis' closest
Yeah.
thing to like water devil fruit because you literally can't make a water devil fruit.
mhm.
Jinbei is literally that. He's a water
I don't know,
devil fruit.
doesn't
Yeah, I didn't hear
Jalapeno or
nothing.
somebody have like a really similar fruit to being a water devil fruit?
Who?
One of the sisters in the Big Mom Pirates, she tied Nami's wrists up with the rain. So isn't that really close? Like whatever that's
I know
gonna
you're
be.
talking about. Not Amande, the other one.
I'll quickly find it for you.
I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, she's got horns
Uh huh.
and she has red hair.
I can't remember the name for the death to me though.
Latte.
I mean,
Also,
Oh, you're talking about Galette?
Oh,
Galette.
is it Galette? Oh.
Galette.
Ah.
Not like Gillette, not like the razor.
best a
Not
man
Gillette.
can get.
But we have what was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to go back to that point about the pet cemetery, and I'm seeing it. I mean, while Big Mom's chowing down, she goes, "It's a taste that could even make a dead puppy break into dance." So I mean, I guess she's referring to like something so morbid like that would even just be like completely elated by the taste of this cake, given it able to eat the cake even though it's dead. But saying that, I mean, that's probably why they expanded on the pet cemetery. If that could be reason why.
Also, a little bit going back to what Sage said, considering how all her crewmates are food related, I could imagine it's probably a food ingredient that she used on Nami.
it could be like.
It could be like some kind of oil.
I mean,
or some shit.
everything is possible right now. The way it looks like.
Let's see. Let's just completely
Well, yeah,
find out.
this is one of those chapters where no one's wrong. Like anyone's
Yeah,
idea
like-
is a good.
It's like anyone could be right at this moment. Like people who said this arc will finish next chapter, they're still right. You know why?
How-
Because we don't know what happened with them. And people said like the Big Mom Pirates will be defeated, then they're still right because we haven't seen nothing to say they're wrong. Like this chapter just gave us it's kind of like a setup chapter, but it's not a setup chapter at the same time.
How would you guys feel if the Sunny was okay? Like if the Sunny has minimal damage after
The power of the
I mean,
main
that's
characters,
most likely the
it's not a big
case.
deal.
I
mean-
would
Yeah, but how would you feel? Because there are people out there who really don't feel comfortable with that prospect.
I want the chapter. I want the Sunny to be absolutely destroyed. I doubt it's gonna happen. If it does, being okay, it makes sense. Like considering all the ideas we have of it being a hallucination. If it is destroyed, Oda, what the fuck are you doing? Like
So-
if this is destroyed, like what?
So my thing is, there people are gonna get angry about that because they feel like there's no real sense of danger. I don't believe that, because you can't just end it all. There's too many Devil Fruit users on that ship, and then we have the end of One Piece, and then we have to go find a new series. So that's one reason why I wouldn't really like the Sunny being destroyed. But
I mean,
the fact
yeah,
that-
I mean, Frankie
I
even
like the
said-
fact- go ahead.
Frankie even said that he wants to take the ship to the end of the Grand Line.
Yeah, but not everything happens as you want.
Yeah.
But honestly though, like I mean, I do like the fact that Oda gave us an inkling of danger, even if it wasn't completely true. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so because it was feeling anticlimactic, but now it feels like this is a way to justify a good ending in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Alan, buddy, I haven't
Yo.
heard much from you.
I mean, I'm thinking that all
It's
that
super cool.
they're kind of experiencing is real, like that. But that's just me. I mean, I've heard people in the community saying that, oh, it's a fiction or whatever. But I think that her whole pet cemetery thing is actually what her attack is called, and so that's what allows like all these creatures and things to start like moving independently and doing their own thing and whatever. So like it kind of like links her properly to all of her souls that she has spread out in her territory, and that's what allows her to like do all this stuff, because they start, I think it's them that's like singing and stuff. It's not just her by herself like singing this track, right?
Mhm.
And then with regards to the Sunny, I think that the ship is destroyed and that they need to figure out a new way, because like what I'm expecting to happen in like subsequent chapters is that because of Sanji's cooking abilities, she's really enamored by his wedding cake. So what I think is going to happen then is that he kind of turns himself over to the Big Mom pirates, and he tells them to kind of, like do your own thing for a while, like figure a way out of this situation, and then come back to get me or something like that.
Okay.
Because she's not going to want to hurt Sanji, particularly because he can make this amazing wedding cake. So she's going to want that again,
He's gonna
right?
want
It's
him
not-
as basically a slave.
exactly.
People are saying that Sanji suddenly disappears, like before, like as the sun is being attacked. You stop seeing Sanji after a certain point. You see every other Straw Hat. You just don't see Sanji.
Okay, so
Sanji's
you're the
gone.
second person I heard mention that. Let me see.
Sanji just disappears from the picture. So, and the thing about what you said about everyone is singing, but that's like however Big Mom is feeling, everything that has a soul in it is coordinated with it.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said.
should be.
So I
Oh,
see every Straw Hat minus Carrot and Sanji.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know why Carrot would be gone, but
Interesting.
With him. Well, Sanji does go off sometimes, doesn't he? And do little bits.
Mr.
I mean-
Prince.
the only thing I can say is they specifically show a full moon again. So if like
They do.
I forget which page it is, but they actually show
It's the
full
last
moon again.
page.
Too long once again.
Hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, top left.
Her and Peckham's together would be interesting.
It's
Oh,
kind
you
of crazy
would-
to me how you see Prometheus, the sun, and everything, the stars, the clouds, but then this is happening at night. The Big Mom has made all this, the sun and everything, to make it look like daytime, but then you see the full moon, and then she's like laughing, ha ha ha, mama, 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 and then you see a full moon.
All right. So before I get your opinion on this, cool, because I'm going to get you very shortly. I want to say what Russell just said in the chat. He said if the Sunny is destroyed, it would make sense that they would go to Elbaf for more Adam wood.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that.
That is a very good point.
Mhm.
Well, super cool. What do you think about the chapter, buddy? Super. Super. I just saw you do a face cam a little while ago. All right, we lost Super. All right. Moving on. But so also I want to add back to Oven because people went from shitting on Oven to praising Oven to shitting on him once again once he got basically one shot, I guess, so to speak, by Ichiji. But once again, another credit to this man's durability, being completely fine and unleashing that phenomenal AOE. I mean, how do you rank Oven? Do you think he's a top tier?
Yeah.
He's pretty high.
Top
I wouldn't
five.
say top.
Top 5 Big Mom Pirates.
Not a top
Definitely
five.
up there, definitely up there.
I mean, if we want to go feats wise, yes. If we're talking feats, he's doing a lot. See, Super, I see your face cam. You're here. Or
I need to say-
was not. All right. That's cool. And it's funny. There were supposed to be a lot more people in here too, but they're being very late. They're gonna be like, "Why'd you in the stream?" I'm not gonna end the stream right now, by the way. But if they don't show up within like 30 minutes, obviously, yeah. But you know, color people want to be late to everything. That's just how. Hey, I'm just keeping it real.
Hey,
That is how it is. I'm even late to start my own goddamn stream.
Boy.
Brago's the worst with it though.
Well, his name is Brago D late for a reason.
Exactly. Super cool. I see you're speaking, but I don't hear you speaking. You're saying quite a lot. But
He's saying he doesn't have his mic, or it's not working. His mic is not working.
You're saying a lot, Super. Let me go to control room. Maybe you're muted. Nope, he's not muted. I don't know what to tell you, Super buddy. I'm sorry. But yeah, back to the other thing. I do believe that he's a top tier of the Big Mom Pirates. If you were to give, let's speculate here. If you were to give Oven a bounty, what would you give him?
400 million.
Really? I'm putting him up there with Paris Sparrow, man.
What's
I'm
Paris
going like
Sparrow?
700
Like
range.
7 something, yeah.
Yeah.
He's been impressive to me. Why 400, Cypher? I'm curious.
400 million is like, well, 500 million. If you look at, I'm thinking about threat levels. I feel like in a sense of like what Luffy has done. And I mean, I feel like Perospero has been around the Big Mom Pirates, and they probably accomplished it. Actually, I don't even know how old Oven is, so I can't really like think about it. But Perospero is the oldest one.
Him,
They made
Daifuku, and Katakuri are triplets.
Okay, then never mind. I take that back. I didn't know he was that old.
Mhm.
I was trying to think of like what he could have accomplished in that time. But if he's as old as Dom, then he's been around for a while.
Yep, indeed.
So
It's
he's probably been causing a lot of ruckus with the Big Mom. Then
I'd say so. I mean, he's out of like, besides Mont Dor, with their army wise, he's taken quite a lot of initiative. Like, if anything, Oven's been bullying them. Fuck what Smoothie said. It kind of feels like we're bullying them. Like the other chapter, like, what have you done to even let that come out of your mouth?
yeah,
Mm.
Oven's done more than Smoothie.
She said, it kind of feels like we're bullying them. No, it kind of feels like you're all bullying them. That kind of better if she would have said that. It kind of feels like I'm doing absolutely jack shit. All she's managed to do is miss continuous slashes.
I'm
Just
curious
use
as to if there's two things going on here. One is if Oda just doesn't know where to take her, or two, he's saving this for when if we do return to the Big Mom Pirates. Not necessarily Whole Cake Island. We just see a return of the Big Mom Pirates down the line whenever.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna happen. God, I don't really want to see them again, if I have to be completely honest. But I know it's probably gonna happen, especially ever since Katakuri goes like, "Are you gonna come back and be Big Mom?" And then you have the whole Madame Charlie thing, where the Fishman Island's supposed to be destroyed.
What if Pudding gave her real memories of what happened when she was 6? You
But
think she'll try to go to Elbaf?
but the thing is, can Pudding do that without having prior knowledge herself?
I mean, it could be just a simple thing as like memory recovery. It could
Or
be
just
called
like
that.
pulling up the film and then see the memories there? And
Yeah,
then
like you can just pull it up and rewind all the way back and look at it.
Okay. I mean, that's truly a possibility.
I mean, a lot of people thought this could be like a Pudding awakening type of thing. I heard a lot of people saying that, where she could have put something in the cake to make her think about all this, like this whole thing. Her memories just being rewritten as to what's happening. and
That's
taking
why
place.
she's over here floating in a cloud with all of her former children friends.
Yeah. I mean, what did she do to Reiju again? She completely like wiped the memory of her shooting her in the leg and telling her
Correct.
that she's gonna kill the Vince Smokes. So she's fully capable of just completely warping what's happening, or like the situation of what's happening.
And that has to come into play more than just with Reiju.
Mm-hmm. I
There
agree.
is
There's
no point
yeah,
for that
you're right,
to come
because
up
there's
there
no reason
and
that
not
would have
come up
been
again.
talked about if that wasn't going to be a reoccurring thing.
I wonder if this is possibly a thing that she could have mentioned to Sanji. Well, I mean, we assumed it was a kiss. We don't know what happened.
Oh
But-
shit! People just popping in. What's up? What's up, Hemmings? What's up, Steve-O?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yo,
Why are black people so late? Can you answer me that question?
Hey man,
That's the question I'm gonna
in the
ask.
picnic. What
Yeah,
can I
was
do?
trying to
We're
get
going
ready
for
work,
40
man.
minutes and you guys are now popping in. You late son of a bitches.
It just took Sibo 40 minutes to get that what do you call it? I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
That thing
high top.
in his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
told you if I upload and stream, my laptop will blow up.
That's true. That's true. And Steve-O, you got to get another color pick, man. I'm trying to see a multicolor pick. They call me the man of many hats. I want you to be the man of many picks.
Nah, bro, this the one, man. I had this since I was like a junior. in
Damn,
high
we got the
school.
legendary Steve-O now.
Yeah, what's up,
Legend Steve-O.
Attack Bros?
So when are we fighting Oda?
What up, yo?
When are we fighting Oda? That was what you said?
Man, I've been trying to catch the fade with Oda since 2015, man. Ever since Doku went into the ground, bro. I wouldn't feel on that.
I
But-
can't believe he did this again. I'm so mad.
Hey, we can't sleep on Oda's ability to flip the script, man. Because I've been telling niggas, I've been saying like one of these days Oda is gonna do something to make us just say, "Oh my god," and it's gonna have us crying and feeling ourselves in the community where we just can't accept it. But you know, everybody's so ready to be disappointed that they don't even consider the possibility this might actually be real.
I'm not disappointed. I'm just like I was
Yeah,
reading it.
yo, like, okay.
I saw the last panel and I was like, no, not like this again.
No,
It's a cool.
Like,
This is a Bodhi situation all over again.
I was shell shocked. But the thing, no, Steve-O's correct. It's funny, Steve-O, that's a really good point because the moment that everyone's seen that panel, they immediately went to, oh, it's a Mirage Tempo, oh, Big Mom's dreaming. No one just goes, so are they on Jinbei's backs or something? Because
Yeah,
I haven't even heard.
You
of
better have a
it yet.
very
That's a
big
new one.
back.
That's a new one.
The point is this, yeah. The moment I read that chapter, I mean that panel, yeah, I was like, oh, it's just another thing that they're gonna come out alive anyway. So it's like, I'm still thinking that it's some type of plot armor that's gonna help them survive this.
Well, obviously they're gonna
survive
come out
this.
alive. This is the Straw Hats.
That's the point.
I told you, otherwise we're finding a new series.
But is the Sunny
No,
is
we
the
won't
Sunny
be
destroyed
the
though?
NFTs.
The Sunny.
I think the Sunny is
Get Zoro
gone.
to be the main
I think
character.
the Sunny's
No, I
gone.
like that
Yeah,
shit.
that ship is destroyed. It's such a sick ship.
I
But it's
like that
gotta be.
shit.
Get
Devo,
Zoro to be the main character. It's not
for
a big
me,
deal.
I don't think the ship is gone, but I hope the ship is gone.
I mean,
I mean,
Same.
it doesn't like.
same, but I'm just looking forward to the interaction between Luffy and Frankie. You know, like you were, I left my dream in your hands. You know, I think that'll be amazing.
He had to like one board of wood. Here's the Sunny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. And then he just takes it. I mean, a lot of
And
people
Law
are saying
becomes
that
the main
Elbaf,
character?
they have Adam Wood and Elbaf, so they could easily repair it there if they go when they go to Elbaf.
And I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Now,
Do you know
they
It's just
get
that-
Elbaf without a goddamn
frustrating
ship.
this will be
Survive
then
this,
if we go to Elbaf?
Wait, what?
You just
One
say,
at a time, guys. What?
I just said how they even get into Elbaf without a ship though. Like
I don't know.
they can't go
That's
as far
very
as
true.
Elbaf.
I
They
mean,
can't do that kind of mythical journey without Frankie.
Forget Elbaf. How are they even getting to Wano?
Sanji can blue walk. Jinbei can swim through the sea
Oh
and
my
carry
God.
niggas with him. You know?
What
happened?
gonna ride
Wanatumi, bro.
Riding Wanatumi throughout the New World. That's what's going on.
Yeah, why is somebody gonna put him in his dental cavities and everything?
Watatsumi. The 1,000 Watatsumi.
1,000 Wanatsumi, goddamn.
So we
You never know. Wanatsumi might have just like pulled them down. They might be fine.
Yo.
There's Will of Z.
Hey.
See, black people are
Niggas,
so late.
niggas was hyping Watasumi like as if he's a god. Like last chapter, now we see him getting boiled by flipping oven.
He did so fast.
Wow, now Wings here too. Black
I
people
mean,
are so late.
but-
Black people are so fucking late. Anyway,
Okay.
I
Is that
know,
negative?
I know the fans miss me, so I had to pop through.
Nigga, you ain't got no
shut up,
fans.
Will.
Nah, shut up, Steve.
Wow.
You got no-
People thinks because he's a Gorosei now, he's hot stuff, man. You know.
But now, so we weren't hyped about
That's
seeing
echelon, baby.
Watatsumi. The thing about we just didn't expect to see Watatsumi.
I
No,
mean,
but
Really,
like
really give a
when
damn
we
about
saw
his
him, people
ability.
were saying, yo. When we saw him, people were saying, yo, he could hold up the whole entire fleet of the Empire by
Nah.
himself. Then
I
the
mean, that
next
was
very
just
crucial
debunked.
chapter, which is this chapter,
I think we
like
should have
he got.
expected it because Oda does this a
Bro,
lot.
people were saying that.
I can't remember who brought it to my attention. I think it was Darkseid, but he said that Oda does this a lot to where he introduces people in different arcs, right? To where you think that they're going to play a role, but then he puts them on the back burner for so long because he tries to make you forget about them just to have them come up and do something amazing.
Bro.
But that wasn't amazing.
I mean, it was pretty amazing. What, assuming we just hop out the water and destroy a whole fleet? Come on, bro.
I mean, it helped.
Yeah, he gave them a pass
definitely did,
that it didn't even work.
Yo, Virgo, this is a little off topic, but I'm so tempted to go and edit everyone's video together, like get Rogers, Brago's, everyone's like facial
A
reactions.
live
At that
reaction.
moment when they see that Jolly Roger and they're just like there for a minute,
yeah,
so
yo,
confused.
Hey, that would be really,
Everybody's reaction,
funny
everyone's like,
because
what?
my
What?
jaw was
What?
dropped for like total
Yeah,
of 2
lads.
minutes.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
jaw was.
last-
everyone's reaction just like, what just happened?
You saw the light
Go-
drain from my face, bro.
That was because they're gonna be like, did anybody just see a fucking poltergeist?
Yo,
I was
you
even
seen last flipping
screaming. I'm
thingy,
glad I
last,
didn't have the pizza.
last on the Dustin live reaction to that flipping to that panel. They were like both open their mouths like, what the fuck is
Bro,
going
I
on,
have
man?
to do it. I'm gonna have to go hit up everybody and be like, bro, I'm using your reaction, making a compilation video of everybody's reaction. When their face just drops, they're just like, what?
It was I was shell shocked. It was crazy. What's up, Wing?
What's good? What's
Thank you for
good,
bringing
y'all?
your creditlessness to the stream.
Yeah, you know I had to,
Wow.
you know I had to straighten out your creditlessness with my credit.
Oh wow.
I got all the credit, man. I'll get you a black card one of these days.
Shit, but I don't want no black card on Batman. I am the black card.
So is this the Black Reverie?
What's up, Russ?
Not
Did you
much.
say just the Black Reverie? Is that what you just said?
This is the Black
Yeah.
Reverie. Oh, the Ghetto Reverie coming soon. Wait on that, guys.
Yo,
It'll be great.
Are you actually
I have
starting
great
a- are you
topics.
actually
Great
starting a
topics.
black?
My topic's gonna be like papers or backwoods.
Are you actually starting a Black Reverie?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Support for that one. Make sure you got some Velveeta throwing it too. It's gonna be listening.
Brago, Dustin, Virgo, Steve-O.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cracking. I mean, everybody, Wing, it's gonna be cracking.
yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a blast.
It's
It's
gonna,
suggested
it's,
to me by a
it's
man
gonna be,
named
it's
Keegan.
gonna be, it's gonna be AIDS. That's what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be. Oh, yeah, there's no remission in that one.
Hey,
Bro, that's I'm gonna tell you that much. That stream is gonna be a day late.
A day late.
Black people never on time.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah, they better be
You know how you
fried
gotta do
chicken
it.
somewhere
I
too.
agree.
stream at 4 o'clock.
It's gonna be
Stream gonna
very
start
late.
at 6.
Like, yo, if we're starting on the 1st of April, psych, April 2nd, boy.
Yep, straight up. Perfect. Hey, you know what? April Fool's. That's Sunday.
Sunday. Yes.
You know what? We'll
We're
see.
doing on April 1st.
We will see. We will see. I'll see what I can make happen. But no, I'm gonna go down the list of the guys who just got here. Wing, what do you say about the chapter?
Oh, it's pretty good chapter. I like how Wadasume them boys they was putting in work. They actually like poking holes at the bottom of the ships. Actually, did
Until it
stuff
became
smart.
a banquet dinner.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I seen what happened after Up did his stuff. Like the Big Mom Pirates, they start the Willow D stop affecting them at the moment, so they can actually start doing stuff. So Brule actually got up off her sorry behind and did something again good for another time in the art, like she did with
Wow,
stopping
we
Caesar
didn't
from
talk about
escaping.
that yet.
Yeah, Brule actually did her part. Got the candy
Bullets.
the bullets. Yeah, I forgot candy jacket bullets, so they can start hitting the vent smokes.
They did.
I need to pour out one for my dog Yonji. He keep on getting fodderized every time the vent smokes go get hit. I gotta pour one out for my boy.
hit that ass up.
Big Mom, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of weird with the singing with the cake. She talking about death, and I see people in graves inside her mouth. That was a little too bit torical for me. But on the most part, it was pretty good. Evan actually did something. Judge for to put goddamn.
Wait. I'm sorry. I gotta pause you right there. What do you mean he actually did something like he hasn't been the MVP for the Big Mom Pirates?
Who?
Oven.
MVP? This man got beat by
no.
Hold on. Time out. For one,
Smoothie is not the MVP.
this man got speed blitzed by Sanji so fast. Sanji went dead in front of his face, kicked him so damn hard, grabbed Chiffon, and went back on that goddamn cake like that.
And he immediately found
But still at the same time, he tanked it.
Got
He
ran over by a
Yeah, I was
ship.
gonna say he tanked that shit. That
Tommy
nigga's
got fired by
his
Ichigo.
durability feats.
He tanked both of them.
Durability
Though.
feat. Okay, let me see his durability feat.
He just got shot in the gut.
The nigga tanked both of the things he just said.
Okay, but you gotta look at it like this. Ichigo did a sparking Valkyrie to this man. This man immediately, after getting hit with a sparking Valkyrie, oh man, let me pick up this transponder snail. Let me just tell other people about this. He ain't go, man, I'm finna fuck that nigga up who just hit me, just snuck me. Nah, bro. Like that nigga tried to do pound. When it was pound, man, I'm finna whoop pound ass. This nigga just hit me with this damn stick. I'm finna try to cleave his head off. Well, when it was Ichigo, nah, fam, I don't want that.
Loopy.
Pound was just one nigga, bro.
He wants Loopy.
Ichigo is one nigga, and he hit 6 people at the same time. Why you run up on
He
Ichigo?
picked up the transponder still and let niggas know that the vent smokes was inbound. Come on,
Oh no,
now.
they already noticed. He just said catch Sanji.
So Oven didn't have a lot of crazy feats. What about little Amaterasu on Peckham's?
Yeah, that was decent, but it wasn't like all that. It was just his powers from like
DC Hell was impressive as fuck.
Yeah, but that was the same thing he did beforehand.
That was not the. That was on a much larger scale than what he did in
Guess
the beginning.
what? Before he
No, but it was the same thing.
Fishmen.
Yes, because yeah, but remember last time it was just regular fish in the sea.
I know. Now
then he put his hands in the water and did the same thing, and fish started floating up out the water. And Sanji was like, "What the hell?"
Fishman.
Sanji started noticing what was going on. He was like, "The water must be getting hot or something," just like this chapter. And he started boiling some fishmen alive. Yeah, I give him his props. Yeah, he took out everybody that was in the water that was susceptible to it. Like if Nami did a fucking Thunderbolt tempo to the fucking fishmen at that point, I'm pretty sure she can do the same thing.
The point is this:
I give him his props. Though.
He got hit twice. Yo, he got hit twice. He tanked both of them. Yeah. Then he showed what he's capable of, and the nigga without touching the fishmen, he's still bending them.
Yeah,
so the nigga's so capable.
He in the water.
He's been doing pretty good. He's organized everybody by the mirror. He's been on his P's.
Exactly.
Not underestimating them. He
what about Raisin?
He made Pedro look stupid by making him drop his sword. Like he did so many things so far.
Yeah, but he got his ass beat too, bro. I give him he a 50.
When he get his ass beat,
he didn't get beat. He
in the middle.
He got one hit.
He took one hit and then took out all the Fishman pirates.
Yes, thank you.
Yo,
really?
It's not a hit, yo. He didn't get beat.
So let me get this straight,
we
right?
have panels.
No, I know that. So let me get this straight.
Oven did more than Smoothie.
The Fishman pirates in water, right? So what you would say if Nami got hit by somebody, got back up, then all of a sudden did a Thunderbolt tempo to the goddamn sea out there, and everybody else in the sea, including
pretty
Fishman.
dope.
Yeah. Would you say she just as broken as Oven?
No, she's not.
No.
The word broken never came out my mouth.
No. I'm just saying. For me, I'm not saying you said broken.
No.
Don't jump to
I
conclusions.
would say that
bro.
was a dope ass feat, and she's doing well. Yes, I would.
Okay. Thank you. All I needed.
All right. Got somebody lurking in the background, Hemmings. But
still, Katakuri
that shit was funny. That nigga just walked by. I was like, who the fuck is that? My nigga Hemmings in the library?
No, I'm in the living room.
No, I'm messing with you. But Hemmings, your turn. Let me get your take on it.
Oh,
I know I saw you all over Twitter, so I'm prepared for what you did.
Oh my god, I was hyped. Just like I went into it like, all right, now 100 milestone, reading it. So everything that happened to me was like Friday made sense. Eating the cake, I didn't think she'd get plumped that fast, but it's One Piece. It is what it is, right? So she got like all her energy back.
It's the same way that Luffy can get slim real fast. But continue.
I was impressed with Oven's like thing. Like why does Suzume dipped? He's like, nah, bro, I'm out. I'm like, wow, he dipped so fast, and then everyone's just like, everything just started coming together as she was getting her energy back. It was crazy. And then that last panel, when I saw it, I just thought I froze for a second. I'm like, no, bro, because it's like back in Sabondi when Kuma separated everybody. Or it's like, all right, I'm gone for 2 weeks. I was like, excuse me, 2 weeks? You can't do this again. I can't wait another week.
It's crazy. You said that. It's like when she started getting her energy back, it's literally like the tide was turning a complete 180.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And all the homies started to start acting right again, and like they were singing along with her. Like it's like once her mind was coming back, everything was coming together, and then
a deadly musical.
Bad End Musical, right? Or what's it called? Endgame Musical.
Bad End Musical.
Bad End Musical.
And then when the ship came and just kaplow. Oh, and I like the part where Brule gets them the bullets to hurt the Germa. So the Germa was taking damage too. Like everything has started going to shit.
Everything slowly. Is going to shit.
After everything was going so well, right? So it was like they build you up with all that hope, and then boom, despair. That dog. But yeah, yo, I'll give like an 8. I liked it.
Word.
Right.
I'm fanboying right now. I give it a 9. I'm fanboying hard. All right, Russell Jones. It's on you, buddy.
Nah, see, okay. I felt like the chapter was really well. It's just that me being a dumbass reading the spoilers, I thought at first this shit was trash.
Stop reading spoilers, fam.
Nigga, I wasn't going to read this shit until a nigga said this shit was trash. And then I had to join the spoiler chat. And then this nigga,
take your hand out the cookie jar. You don't need the cookie, man. Let your mama give you the cookie after dinner.
Nah, but I will say this. I was not really disappointed after this.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8.
Good. All right. Tebow.
Yeah, what's up?
Talk to me.
Wait, like basically just what I thought about the
chapter as a whole.
Oh, so, I mean, from the start, I like how Oda's been getting into, the meat right at the start of the chapter. He did it with Snake Man to where, you thought we was gonna view the animation of the transformation and everything, but nah, look, we were just in the pose, like striking and everything. Mm-hmm. And then same thing happened with this chapter, and I feel like it happened in another chapter between here and now, here and there. But Big Mom just gorging on the cake on the first page. And
page 4 is a gross panel, man.
Yeah, I thought that was nice getting into that, and then seeing the imagery of a cemetery within Big Mom's throat hole. That was kind of trippy for me. I guess it was nice. Like, it plays well into what happens later in the chapter. I mean, I guess that's very foreshadowing within 18 pages or whatever. But I also like the fact that and I guess I'll say this with a question, like how many other people's opinion of Big Mom's importance has changed after this chapter? Because the way I see it, it's like they need Big Mom to actually function, which is kind of weird to me because you would think that the crew can be autonomous and actually work without her presence or without knowing that she's all right. But I think her actually being in her right mind, I think that changed everything for them, which is
like you saw, like as she's eating, like Mondor had his hands in the air like a little Pepe frog.
Yeah,
yes,
nigga was like he was hyped.
It was hyped as hell.
It's the homies, because the homies help, they matter. So when she's like rampaging, they're not working the same. It's like, damn.
But I didn't think the homies mattered that much, but apparently they do.
I mean, they came through. They were singing along.
And now they're gonna have
that one nigga that soloed the Vince Smoke. Like I thought that was that was kind of crazy because I'm thinking that if that's a homie and we never even seen this homie, then what can other homies do? That seems like it was a little too broken.
Yeah, and then now they're gonna have working homie cannonballs as well. Like this, it's just so much trouble. They're fucked. They're royally fucked. I don't really. I'm not seeing anything else unless random Buster Call shout out to Laz and that fucking comes out of nowhere. I don't fucking know.
Nah, they good. The Straw Hats and everybody, they got good.
Please enlighten me, I don't see it. I don't know.
All right, this is why I say they're good. Fishman's still there, right? They just getting nerfed at the moment with the oven stuff, right? We see a full moon out right now. Soon as right before it looked like the ship blew up, supposedly, I see a full moon out. So I'm like, here for the transform Sulong Carrot, part 2. She better do something. She most likely will take out oven. She'll most likely do that. She'll probably take oven out, right? say if she take oven out, Fishman pop back up. Germa, only thing they gotta worry about is
This
people with
nigga
them
Hemmings.
candy jacketed bullets, right? They showed certain people like Ichiji, he is strong enough to where he can get around certain shit. That nerf will only affect him for so long, and he will land a decisive blow. Then you got people like Smoothie, Daifuku, Snack. I see Judge over there. He still got them Virgo looking clones in German Castle at the moment. So them boys can hop out any moment, and them boys can hop out
This is
and
true.
jump ship. I only seen like
Facts.
1 or 2 fall in the water. And we still got Monkey D. Luffy and Jinbei, along with Monster Point Chopper, Nami with Zeus, and she can just start saying, "Hey Zeus, fuck this shit, full power, boom!" Just start wiping people out like she was doing with the Enraged Army. When her and Luffy was fighting everybody by themselves. She can start doing that and start fucking everybody up.
Okay, Wayne, you gave me some light at the end of the tunnel. All right.
Of course, Luffy go beat Big Mom. You think I ain't make up all
I
these
I
things
ain't say
beforehand?
that. I ain't say that.
No, yes you did.
No, I didn't, nigga.
Yeah, on the
We
inside
got
you
a
did.
whole stream of me arguing with you about this. You know I ain't say that.
Lies and deceit.
Gone, nigga. Anyway, Willa Z.
Well,
What do
before
you
I
think
say
so?
what I thought of the chapter, your hat score today is like a 3 out of 10, bro. I'm pretty sure I've seen you wear that hat twice before.
You have.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hat game is weak today. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway.
Hey man, I didn't feel like putting a different one. I woke right up. It's the closest one to me.
But in terms of just being a chapter, I thought it was good. In terms of being chapter 900, I thought it was a little lackluster there. Especially, I think it's partly my fault because a lot of people were like, "Oh, people who read the spoilers like, oh, it's such a hype chapter, chapter 900." You go on YouTube, you see all the people reacting like, "Yeah, chapter 900, it's gonna be lit." But yeah, it was a good chapter. I don't think the Sunny's actually gone. Sunny's got
I mean,
some more
what
years.
do you think happened to it?
I have no idea, but I ain't seen no wreckage, no splatters of wood, just the flag. I mean, I know they showed a panel of a boat being.
That's a
like,
good point.
burned.
That's a good point.
I mean, what more do you need to see?
I got to see some wreckage.
I want to
Show me
see.
some
I
wreckage.
want to. First
You
of
need to see
all, I've been
wreckage.
waiting to see Pedro's floating arm.
You think Oda's that much of a troll, bro?
No,
You sick, bro. You want to see
I am
that
sick.
arm
I'm sick in
floating
the
in
head.
the
I'm
ocean?
sorry. I'm a fucked up nigga.
Like,
I see.
I want to see. I want to see.
You
I
want
want
to
to see
see?
Pedro
You want to see
with her
proof
eye
that the
floating in
nigga's
the
dead?
water.
I ain't wrong with that.
What you gonna say you want to see next? You gonna say you want to see Poundhead floating right past
Actually,
Carriage and
I do.
stuff?
Yeah.
That nigga should have got a flaming halberd. Hey, for a shout out to the legend Mac. How strong is Oda's writing?
Oh wow. Pretty damn weak, huh?
Can't beat that one.
Hey, Oda wants me to cry though, because here I was ready to leave Whole Cake, and now he wants to lay it even further. I'm like, I'm ready for Reverie.
You ready for
Exactly.
Reverie?
I'm ready for Reverie.
I mean, now. I was never one of the people. I will say that right now. I know people say I want Whole Cake to end right now. I'm just tired of Big Mom, but I don't want it to end. I mean, honestly, Reverie, yes, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Wano as well. But this is like building some excitement. It's a little bit more suspense. Got the juices flowing. No homo. It's dope. Y'all still really wanted to end that badly?
That's what people wanted to be.
Man.
They want Wano to start so fast. They want the referee to pop up, but they don't care about a Yonko dead in front of their face. They were like, "Well, screw it. We don't like Big Mom and her stuff. I want to see Samurais and the built up Wano we had for so long. Even though they built up a Yonko like through Whitebeard, through Shanks and stuff, through goddamn Kaido. They telling the man lore and all that." And you got Big Mom right in front of you that you going against right now, and her whole crew, her whole regime, and people still complain. People will never go be happy.
Exactly. Just wait till we get the
why I stopped
Wano
caring.
niggas call that shit trash.
Nah, I mean, like,
If
Whole
it's
Cake has
trash,
actually
niggas
been
call it
disappointing. I'm
trash.
not gonna sit here and say Whole Cake is good if it's been disappointing. Like, what you want from me?
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I agree with you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I do. I mean, yes, I'm excited for them to start. But these developments, they do add a sense of danger, in my opinion, and it's an intrigue. Even if you say it's a false sense of danger, it's still a sense of danger nonetheless.
I mean, if it's false, then
I mean, you give us that sense of intrigue now, right?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yo, what's good?
how's
What's
it
good,
going,
Hassan?
dude?
Everybody?
How's it going, dude? You doing all right, dude?
Oh my God, what do y'all think about the chapter?
I think the shit's going.
We
like
already
Who doesn't?
said our thoughts. Now
We've
it's
said,
yours,
we've,
Hassan.
hey, we've all spouted our stuff for quite a bit now. Hassan, let me have it.
Man, I don't know how to feel about the chapter. I read the spoilers like yesterday and read the chapter today, and I still don't know how to feel about it.
You still don't know how you feel about it?
Yeah, to be honest, like I'm still weirded out by the fact that by that last panel specifically. I don't know. Maybe it could be.
Roger?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure that the Straw Hats and the Sunny are 100% fine. It's just gonna be some weird scenario where just like the ship could escape and somehow the flag birds or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I cannot process it. I still cannot process it, man.
So yeah, so
It's like-
Tom said that them losing to Jolly Roger is a big no-no. How impactful is that if that actually is the case? And both the ship is fine, but the Jolly Roger has been tarnished.
I mean, it's kind of an indicator to the loss of the Straw Hats. I mean, like figuratively, because like actually, in actuality, they fucked up the Big Mom Pirates more than anybody in history, as far as we know. Yeah, but even though, like, as we're seeing right now, the fishmen are being boiled, and the Germa being riddled with bullets. So. I have a question for y'all. Do y'all think Big Mom is on her ship or not? Because we don't know. The spoilers said that she is on the ship, but then I went back on the actual chapter and I couldn't find any picture of her on the ship.
You talking about the one Yonko post? The one
spoilers retarded.
Yeah, spoilers wrong, bro.
I mean, these are the same spoilers where I heard that Aruj jumped through the mirror world. So
Nah.
What?
That shit, those shits were fake.
Bro, every week, I mean, like every week, 3 hours before the actual spoilers, somebody will drop some spoilers about Uruj. This has been the case for like 12 chapters or something. I don't know what's with Uruj right nowadays.
This is wild. Oh, we see Dustin on Twitter. I'm moving my stream up to 1 o'clock because apparently y'all have burn holes in your memories.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's a very mean statement.
Okay. I see how it is.
I mean, do y'all see now Big Mom facing Luffy?
No, fuck. No.
Yes.
Don't talk. Wing, don't speak.
Let's not
I
even
just say yes. I ain't going on. Just say yeah.
I don't want to hear this, man.
Why?
You or Dustin, no.
Bro, I'm not gonna laugh in nobody's face. I'm just gonna be like, only thing I want to hear is, yeah, you was right. That's it. Dustin
ain't
gonna
coming
do
out
a
of my
stream and all that other stuff.
That ain't coming
If
out of my
he
mouth.
right.
You ain't gonna see me in the community for 3 weeks.
Okay, I'll wait till you get back. Just say, all right, bro, you got it. You just the only thing I want to hear, bro, you was right.
You're not
Unless
gonna hear
you
that
be
coming out of
one
my
of the main
mouth.
people. Unless you be one of the main people
I
that
am
be talking
deleting my
trash.
YouTube account before you hear me say you was right.
Okay.
Bro, here's my thing. I think Big Mom is gonna pull no matter what.
I'm not deleting my YouTube account. Bro, you think Big Mom's gonna what?
I think Big Mom's gonna fall no matter what, be it by Luffy or potentially Akainu or any Navy attack or something.
So
Could
hey,
be
hold on,
another
boys.
Yonko.
Let's talk. This cake is not knocking this bitch out.
Yeah, Sanji
I
took
don't
another
know.
L for that one.
Oh man, Sanji, my God.
Oh my God! Why did we not address this? All of those
I
chapters.
was gonna bring it up.
All of those chapters.
Gonna make a big cake for Big Mom. That's gonna.
Bro, this nigga creamed in what was his name?
Pause.
Capone. This nigga creamed in Capone's mouth, bro. This nigga.
You have to let it be known that the cream was gonna work. Baby. What you mean?
Whoa.
My nigga.
I guess Sanji didn't have strong enough swimmers.
My
Oh,
God,
God.
Sanji
Wow.
says that.
So wrong.
In fact, it
Bruh.
gave her the energy to get back in her right mind and fuck
The
everything.
fact that she is like, it almost seems like she's more capable from when she started Whole Cake.
Yeah, I mean, bruh.
she's more
Right
energized.
now she's no.
She
Right
made
now
a
she's
Yonko.
back.
Hey, his cake made a Yonko stronger.
Bro, right now she's back to
That's
her
a
fat status. She's
See,
now
Sanji
fat
ruins
again.
everything. Sanji ruins everything.
Nah, you
Bro,
can't
I've
expect-
been saying this
yeah,
ever since he said he was gonna bake the cake. I said that there is
That's
no
gonna make
point
Big
in
Mom faint, and she hasn't
Bro,
faint yet.
there's no point in the cake in baking the cake. What would the baking the cake do? Get her
It
back to her
helped her.
senses? I
Yeah.
mean, she was already weakened, and she was already in a state where she could have died. So letting her be how she was more beneficial for the Straw Hats. But this nigga Sanji, for some reason, and again, he said that he will never cook for an enemy or somebody who's gonna kill someone, and he just went against that. I don't understand this dude, man.
So Tom in the chat says she might still fall if she finishes half baked. A little bit of cream knocked out Capone. This bitch is taking Dugats and smashing this shit.
Bro, Virgo, here's how to define that, because basically they're saying that the cake needs to take effect in her body, but right now she's already fat again. If you check the last panel, she's already fat. Yeah, the cake already took effect, so there's no point in waiting
Right
or
now,
whatever.
she is just snacking, dog. And all the nigga Sanji has managed to do instead of save everyone is give this bitch a good meal.
Yeah, but we don't know. Remember, she's still eating the cake as of now.
I
You don't
know,
know if she'll
like-
get
No,
knocked
she
out
ate
by
that
the time she finishes eating it.
No,
Hey, but nobody's
no.
worried. Nobody's checking on Zoro tearing Sanji a new one based off what happened to the ship and everything that's
Jolly
pretty much
Roger,
caused
yeah,
by Sanji.
We said that. I think that he's gonna be mad.
Shoot, if it ain't the Zoro leaving, it's gonna be fucking Frankie leaving.
Bro, every single death in Whole Cake Island,
Yo,
every
if
single
Frankie
death in
leaves,
Whole
bro?
Cake Island is due to Sanji.
I don't want another person leaving the crew. I feel like that'll be too repetitive. But I do want a massive conflict.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah, when Sanji gets back, they're gonna be like, "Take your licks," and they're all gonna beat him up like a gang initiation.
Nah, bro. Hey, a Zoro Sanji 1v1, dog. A Zoro
gotta
Sanji 1v1, bro.
reinitiate
And then
him
we
into
finally
the
decide
Straw
who's the strongest. So niggas
That-
can never
that-
argue that
that's a
Sanji's
wall
stronger than
nigga
Zoro
gonna
again.
got fired.
No, hey, but listen, hey,
bro.
but the thing is, Russ, is sometimes niggas have to see it happen for them to believe that Sanji is now better
they
than
still
Zoro.
go against it. They
Hey,
still
hey,
go
hey,
against
real
it.
talk, real talk,
Niggas
bro.
can't argue it
If
once you
somebody's
leave
not a
it.
YouTuber and they make their first video the day that Sanji Zoro fight comes out, these niggas gonna have 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, easy, bro.
So when's the video
Oh my
happening,
God.
Virgo?
What?
When's the video
I
happening?
guess the
Sanji-
first day
Sanji
Sanji
Zoro
and
video?
Zoro fight.
Yeah.
Hey man, we have cancer on my stream. I don't know if we want that much cancer.
Shit.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it sometime next week. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You know I don't give a fuck. But I mean, y'all niggas already know where I stand. Though.
Bro, I want to
Always
see this
been
nigga
Zoro.
Soulfist defend Sanji again.
Yo, nah, hey, Sophis actually didn't like this chapter, bro.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that's what he was saying on Twitter. He was like, I'm not gonna pretend I fucking like this.
I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, but why didn't he like it? Did he explain?
He didn't really elaborate, bro. He just tweeted that he's not gonna pretend that he doesn't like it. But he should pop up to the discussion today.
Sophus is a pretty intellectual guy, so once
has a
elaborates
reason,
on
I'm
it, it'll
sure.
Probably makes sense.
Maybe because Sanji just fucked everything up.
I don't know, man. Like, to be honest, it's kind of underwhelming, especially the hype that was around chapter 900. And for it just to be the eating the cake and the
Yeah,
last
that's what I
panel
said,
that still
Hassan.
a lot of people are
That's
confused
what I
about.
said.
Yeah.
I was
I don't
high-key
know, man.
hoping that
To
it
be
was
honest,
poison.
like, I'm not liking it that much.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's
Yeah,
underrated.
this nigga Periscope said
The ship just
yeah.
got destroyed, bro. That's the Sunny.
Yeah, bro, that's lit, dog. That shit
That's
made
not-
this shit jump.
That's not.
I don't know if
chapter
that's even the
900.
Sunny.
That's
Like,
not chapter 900.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not done with this cake shit because I'm still. Now I'm upset again. Hold on. Let's fucking talk. These niggas spent 5 fucking panels.
Yo, this nigga BDV is wilding with his Avi, bro.
Oh no, it's been like that. It's been like that.
Yo, I got to rage real quick.
Hold on, nigga. I
How
ain't
the fuck
done.
did Evan leave
I
out
ain't
the
done.
mirror
Hold on.
road without
Hold up,
Cat
BDV. I
Court,
ain't done. They spent all those panels last chapter, and this nigga is basically rejuvenating this bitch. Oh my God, it's our savior. This will save us. This is gonna be an amazing cake. How can you make it so quickly? I'm a cuck for Sanji. Like what?
It was amazing. The cake was amazing. But,
Yeah, amazing enough that it's gonna fucking doom his crew.
Bro,
Yeah, man,
didn't he say that
that's what
he's
Sanji
gonna
can
make
do.
a cake that's gonna make Big Mom faint? Wasn't this?
And the bitch
his
hasn't
point?
faint yet.
My God, this
But
nigga
go,
Sanji.
go ahead, BDB. Rant away.
All right, here we go.
All right.
My first thing is, how the hell did Oven come out the mirror world without getting his brother Cat Corey?
Bro, that's what I was. Yeah, bro, that's exactly what I was
Letting that
gonna
boy
say.
rest, man. He letting him get his
I didn't
rest.
even think about that. Wow.
Bro,
We don't
I-
know exactly
that-
where in the mirror world category is.
Okay, here's the real question. How is Oven moving in the very first place? Wasn't he penetrated last time by some light beam or something?
Pause.
Yeah, I know it's a pause, but
Hey, that's another credit to his durability.
Yeah, Oven's top 3, nigga. You didn't know?
But nah, on top of that, yo, you know how many people, like, you know how many people died because the Sanji didn't do what Reiju said the first time? Yo, dip. Like, massive amount of people died.
Bro, every death in Whole Cake Island is Sanji's fault.
Like, no.
No,
Fire
all
people,
this
like-
shit is on Big Mom because she wanted German technology so bad. She kidnapped Sanji, threatened him, and every course of action everybody took to get to this point is all on her just because of greed.
Nah, Sanji could have been dipped in this situation, though. Real talk.
Okay, Zeph would have
Sanji
still
should have
been dead.
dipped, bro.
Sanji
Zeph was never in danger. Let Reiju tell
I'm saying nobody else died. You know how many citizens on Whole Cake died because of this shit?
Hey, and niggas act like
if we let Reiju tell the story, Zeph was never in much danger to begin with, bro.
Hey, and niggas act like they don't got Den Mushis, bro. Hit that nigga Zeph up and tell him get the fuck out the Baratier or move the Baratier, fam. It's not that hard.
Thank you.
I know he got that
It's
nigga
not that
on
hard.
speed dial. He got him on speed snail for sure.
But nah, this nigga got so much blood on his hands. Yo, this cake is not working. Yo, Sanji got dip off the straw hat.
Nah, hey, Zoro gonna kick that nigga out, bro. I'm ready.
But that nigga, like, real talk, that nigga got so much blood on his hands right now.
My God, bro.
That'd be so sad.
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I don't know who was it.
More
The other day. The other day in Brago's Discord, somebody was trying to convince me that Bobbin's death was due to Sanji. Sanji had a hand in Bobbin's death, so it's his W because he ran out. I think
Nah, but that's
Usopp
like saying because Usopp made the climate attack, every feat that Nami gets is a feat for Usopp. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Nah,
I think you were there too, so
if he didn't make it, Nami wouldn't have those feats. So I don't.
But, nah,
But I mean, do we really count it like that,
Oh,
Steve-O?
yeah.
Do we count it as feats for Usopp?
I'd hope so. He made the shit, right?
Hey, I'm about
Making
to
it
dip.
is a feat,
Like
but
my
what she
stream.
does with it is not a feat that's Usopp's.
Put it like that. I guess
He got a point.
her ingenuity and everything plays a part in that. So and that's not Usopp. So yeah, you're right about that. But I would say the actual
She's always
application.
known
That's all
how
that
to
matters.
wield a staff.
Nah, I agree with you, Steve-O.
I don't. I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding, Steve. I'm just playing. But I mean, also welcome back, Sombra.
Oh yeah, bro. I wanted to step out and be a chat nigga for a little while, so I ain't snap on that nigga Zypher,
I
bro.
know,
I started
hey,
feeling
man.
myself get heated. I ain't want to do it.
Wait, what is Cypher thinking about it? Because I
No,
know
bro,
Cypher.
like it's the problem was the nigga couldn't stop fucking talking. He act like he ain't never talked about One Piece with
was
other
deep
niggas
throating that
before,
shit.
bro. Yeah, man. Nigga had his knee pads ready.
Guys, not here to defend himself.
Wow.
Don't slander him.
Yeah, I'ma stop, bro.
That's cool. I mean, when you're in the presence of a god named Virgo.
No,
I
but
understand.
the thing with Cypher,
I'm kidding. I'm
he
kidding. I'm
truly-
kidding.
I was gonna say the thing with Cypher, he truly loves One Piece, so he's really passionate about
I
it.
love it. That's what I dig about him.
Yo, wait, but can we?
Exactly.
I mean, but if you're the only one talking, bro, if you're the only one talking, is it really a discussion, my nigga, or is it a monologue?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Got it.
Willa Z. I get what you mean though. But Willa Z, you said something.
Can we talk about Smoothie for a second?
What
And,
about?
she's still
What?
doing nothing.
Of course not.
Bro,
All she's doing is being thick. That's the
Froggy
only thing
has
she's doing.
a bounty double that of Luffy. and she still never does anything. Like the
Hassan,
thing,
tell him about the fake spoilers with the it says
yeah,
Smoothie versus Judge.
Oh my fucking god!
Wait,
Some fake
what?
spoilers, bro, and people believed it.
Yo, there were so many fake spoilers.
Bro, whenever you go to BDA, it's either Nyx or somebody that's gonna be bringing some fake ass spoilers. Bro, he said Smoothie 1v1 Judge or something. That was rolling, man.
Man, he
But yeah, I
wanted
mean,
a snack, bro. That ain't too much difference.
yeah. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Because Judge was already charging his spear with the electricity in the panel that was
If
shown.
Judge loses, that makes Snack top 5.
Wow. Oh my god.
Snack, I mean, I know that there's like a lot of people that love Rouge and shit, but Rouge was the lowest supernova, and for Snack to lose to him, it's kind of shady, bro.
I don't know if we could say that now, bro. He's higher than Killer, bro.
He's higher than Kid. Fuck Kid. Kid is always higher.
Hey, see, like, hey, but that changes the road just standing though. That's what I'm saying. The road's got feats now. It's different.
Yeah.
He beat a commander.
Madi Monk.
A few people think what's gonna happen is Judge is gonna get his ass kicked, and then Sanji's gonna like avenge him.
Okay. Here's the situation. Wait. Here's the situation. There's like, okay, the Straw Hats are fucked up basically. So are the Fishmen, and so are the Germa. So the only logical way to solve this is for somebody to come. And who do y'all think that's gonna be?
Caesar fucking
That's
Clown.
all you.
Yo, my boy Gastino comes back. What?
Gangsta Gastino.
I hope
And I didn't remember that earlier when I was talking to Wing about this. I was like, Wing, how are they gonna get out of this? And I just had a saving grace. It's Gangsta Gastino, man.
Man, I don't know, bro.
I mean, I think we're forgetting about Stussy and Morgans, bro.
They did.
They a wild card. They a wild card, fam. You don't know what they do.
Nah, that Buster Call's coming. Green Bull's
Bro,
coming. That's all
wait,
they
That
do.
Buster Call's coming.
And the Underworld Lords, didn't they have somebody? There was like Umit, the undersea current, whatever. I think he's traveling the sea
Yeah.
or something. And then there was like the Mortician who was killing people, or getting bodies.
Peklo.
So this might be,
Drug
yeah,
Peklo.
Peklo, yeah. This might be a feast.
Now, the only way they're getting out of this is when we find out that Zoro and Law already took care of Wano, and now they're here to save the Straw Hats.
Oh wow.
Man,
Wow.
that's
All right,
wild.
shut up. But
They got the Shogun's body on the front of the ship.
Has everybody gotten their rocks off?
I'm gonna make a
Alright,
prediction.
Got
I think
your rocks off?
Yeah.
How many chapters do y'all think this we got till Wano?
I would argue
I'm saying
about like
918.
4.
30. I say 30
30, 40, yeah.
I'm giving it 918, and that's too much.
until
Well,
one.
I was gonna say 4
Until
more chapters,
Wano.
bro.
We still got
Wano?
Reverie.
Reverie
Yeah.
will probably be like a Zoe length arc.
Like
How
20.
many chapters was Zoe? Was 20 or something?
It was about 28, I think.
Okay, but one thing I can say, bro, is like now that we hit chapter 900, it really feels like all the shit chapters are behind us. I feel like we can actually move forward.
Bro, I'm not gonna reread One Piece anytime soon. 900 is a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a prediction right now that the Shogun is gonna be weak as fuck.
Oh wow.
Yo,
Bro.
come on, bro.
No. Here's the thing. There's a figurehead in. I don't know if this is just a speculation. There's a figurehead in Japan. His name was Sadasada. He was a shogun. I think the second shogun before the system was abolished. And this dude was basically weak, but he allied himself with the enemies to invade Japan. So I think they might go down that route. But again, we don't know.
So
He
let
could
me
be
know,
strong, could be weak.
on March 30th
Pretty
at 1:40, Hassan is claiming that the Shogun is weak.
Hey, this nigga got a timestamp and everything, Hassan. Last chance to take it back.
Baby.
Nah. I'm going with it.
King
I'm
of
going with
the
it.
links and the king of the timestamps is already in this call, Mr. Russell Jones.
I never,
Hey.
I never understood that, bro. How could people think the Shogun's weak, man? Kaido basically said he don't fool with weak niggas.
No, but he allied with
Nah,
us.
Shogun is allied with him. Come on, bro.
Doesn't mean that. Okay,
Hey,
here's the thing.
Steve-O, talk your shit, man. Talk your shit,
No,
bro.
but he could be somebody who has some kind of influence or a lot of people under him. This dude is basically ruling an entire country, especially military-wise. So I don't know. It's a shot in the dark. I could be wrong and I could be right. So I'm just going with my speculation.
I'll see you 40 chapters from now, Hassan.
Yeah. Man, I got time stamped and shit.
Go ahead.
But I hope this doesn't turn into the Ty situation, to where like he switched midstream being
I mean, that's on you. Don't switch up.
Bro.
That's
Nah,
on
man,
you.
I'm sticking
Only
to
you
my
can
theory.
prevent forest
Yeah,
fires.
go ahead and switch up on us real quick, man.
Nah.
You got facts and panels to prove it too.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna make my speculation.
Out of here. 'Cause I kind of want to roll by Dustin's as well.
Yeah, bro. 20 minutes till start time.
Yeah, like the stream, people, and join the Discord.
Hey,
Join the
hey, say it
Discord,
again,
we
Russ.
talk that
Say
shit
that shit
all the
again,
fucking
bro.
Like the
time.
motherfucking stream and join the Discord, niggas.
That motherfucking
Damn right.
Discord is in the motherfucking description where
Every
you can
like is
motherfucking get it and
another.
hear us say motherfucker all the motherfucking time, motherfuckers. All right, motherfuckers, we out.
Oh wow.
Every
Hold,
like.
we're not out yet. Hold on.
Wow.
Hey, the man
Jingle,
of
this-
only one pick, Steve-O, in the stream.
Yo,
Woo.
all right, we in the stream on a high note. Good chapter.
Donate to the Save Sanji Foundation.
And everything. Yeah, man. Save Sanji for real. He took too many L's for this arc. This supposed to be his thing to shine, man. But oh, they're playing with my nigga. I have a theory on why though. I think his voice actor slept with his wife. I think
Wow. Hey, timestamp that, bro.
Now like the stream just for that. Just for that.
Wow.
Hold on. You know what? We won't end this yet. Trent, you want to hop in? We got 20 minutes till Dustin starts. Fuck it.
Oh, God, Trillmonger in the
I'll
building.
go and keep it rolling. Come on, Trent, hop in.
Have y'all seen Sanji's voice actor though? He got the sauce just like Sanji do.
Hey, he wearing the fly suit.
He pretty flashy, man. He pretty flashy.
What?
You
He
saying
got
Otis'
that
wife,
voice.
too?
He got that voice. Yeah, I think he doing that thing to Otis' wife, bro.
Have you seen
Hey,
his wife?
Steve-O, bro.
Wow.
Hey, Steve-O. Hey, Steve-O, we got to pull out the knee pads, fam?
Ooh.
Hey, man, if that's what you want to call
All
it.
I hear was slurp, slurp, slurp.
That's what you want to call it, man. I'm giving the man his
Blurred, man.
giving the man his credit. He deserves it.
You a nasty.
Wow. You wild, bro.
What you
Yeah,
mean?
Steve-O crazy, bro.
What you mean?
Steve-O been saying wild shit since 9.
Give the man what he deserves.
All right, now you tripping.
What?
Yeah, that is not. That was not worded right at all.
I ain't say nothing. All I said is,
Nigga, you said give the man what he deserves, and we talking about how good looking a man looks.
yeah, man, he deserves.
Again, pause, my nigga.
What do you mean?
Nigga, that's a pause. What you mean, nigga? Rewind and go back and pause it, nigga. That's nasty.
I want to rewind and go back to that. Suspect.
Shit. We got 15 people watching. You probably should end it no way. What Trent money taking forever?
Come on, Trent. He's supposed to be
I think it's been confirmed that Steve-O is part of the 7th division.
The booty goons.
Wow. Leave my division alone, bro.
Yeah, who's
Wow, hey, the captain steps forward, bro.
The captain steps forward, nigga. That's
Bro, that's my division. We like booties, bro.
What the fuck? I'm fucking crying, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
Ladies and
This
gentlemen,
nigga Trent, motherfucking money.
Hey, God, Trillmonger.
What's going on, guys? You know
Trillmonger.
What's good, man?
How you guys doing?
Doing all right, dude?
What's up? What's up?
Chilling. What'd you guys think about the chapter?
Man, I thought it was
8 out of 10, bro. 8 out of 10.
9 out of 10, fam.
No, just playing. I loved it. I like it.
It was up
Cheeks out
there.
of 10.
It was up there. I didn't like the singing.
7 out of
the
10.
pages of singing,
Wait,
but,
Trent, what? You ain't like the Disney shit?
Yeah, I'm not with it. I say that for the anime. I take a page
Did
of it.
you not
but-
watch Roger Base's reaction?
What'd you say?
Did he like it?
Of course he likes that.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, he be singing along with the shit. Like
Roger likes every chapter.
I tried singing along with it, but I can only go for a few times.
But I mean, other than that though, you guys think that it was their ship or no?
Yeah, I think it was.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think
I hope it was the Sunny, bro.
I don't know what to think.
It's only ain't done.
Hey,
Oh,
before Trent continues, John Boy says, Steve-O, which Papa John's pizza?
Wait, what?
Wow.
Oh, damn. Papa John's on 1960 over there off of Veterans,
Wait, y'all niggas both in Texas?
like across from the old Wendy's. No, I think he live in Houston. I feel like he told me that one time.
Oh, I was born in Houston. That's funny. But
Yeah, I think
all right,
we've
Trent,
exhausted
give
One
me
Piece.
give
Let's
me a
talk about
synopsis on this chapter though.
I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was good. I really don't even know what to say beyond that. You know, we got we got left off with a lot of cliffhangers. So I'm thinking, like I said in my little newest video, I think that if that was the ship and they get destroyed, then what's gonna happen is I think Oda put that in there for a reason, as far as Pudding saying I didn't make the cake. So I think she's gonna end up telling Big Mom like that she didn't make
save them.
You know what I'm saying?
We didn't talk about that. They all think Pudding's their savior.
Yeah, you know. So
and the traitor she phoned.
yeah. At that point in time, I think Pudding might set shit straight right before their execution, and then maybe, like I said, I think Big Mom will want Sanji a part of she'll want his cooking prowess, so they'll make some type of truce.
Also, I gotta stop saying she phoned like Steve-O. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, she's definitely gonna say something for sure. But what did you feel about Oven's little AOE feat?
Dude, he took out a whole race.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, bro. Unfucking fortunately, dog.
Fish stick pirates, guys.
Wait,
Fish
why
stick
is
pirates.
that unfortunate?
Because
bro, I was hoping that God Asumi was gonna do some shit in the fucking water, and Oven took away. Oven took that away from me, bro.
They should be able to like swim far or deep enough to where it doesn't hurt. You know, they said they need to get a little bit further out.
If Oven could really reach them that far, that's an
It's
impressive.
calm,
Hey, but
hell, you can't get away from that thing, bro.
hey, but Trent, the thing is, bro. Trent, the thing is that they're naturally powered up in water, bro. If you take them niggas power up away and you nerf them at the same time, you washing a lot of fisherman niggas, bro.
I think a lot of fishermen niggas can bang on land, bro. It besides Arlong, Arlong and Hody could definitely bang with a lot of
Not
cats.
niggas like Aladdin who ain't even got legs.
Yeah, I agree with that part.
Wait, you
But,
just
like,
say Hody? Hody got trashed underwater by Zoro.
No, but Hody is strong. That's Zoro.
Nah, hey, no. Hey, Hody was strong with the steroids.
Hey,
Steroid Hody was lit.
Hody taking down Sanji.
Hody over Sanji. Yep.
Yeah,
Bogus.
I agree.
Bogus.
Well, that's
He got
Sanji,
one
of
shot.
course.
Hey, I be shitting on Sanji, but you still bogus for that.
But
Nah, Sanji's ass, bro.
But
Hey
dog,
man,
I
I
think-
should have named the stream Fish Stick Pirates. You're right.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Did Watatsumi back in Fishman Island? He took some of those steroids, right?
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I thought he
Yes, he did.
So
yes.
why is he not old as fuck?
He probably didn't like it.
Because he didn't take a lot. He didn't take a lot. I think he
Hey,
took only
he
one.
wasn't a junkie.
Plus,
Yeah.
he's huge.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, he
Because
didn't
Hody
need
was
that
taking-
big of a boost.
Hody was taking the steroids at the beginning of the arc, but he looked fine. It was
What
only when
they-
Hody started ODing on him.
But they did say you could swim a little bit further out of Oven's range, right?
Yeah,
then they kinda-
yeah, they
like
did.
a
They
jet
did.
ski.
Because I think all the fishermen escaped the sea water hell or
Because
whatever.
now,
it was called.
after I thought that him and Anel could literally murk a whole race. You know?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
yeah. I mean, it's
I mean,
great,
so
like-
is Akainu and
Hey,
like
bro.
most
Hey,
of the
would y'all be sad if at the very next chapter you just saw Autumn belly up?
Oh
That'd
my
be-
god.
That would be something.
Nah.
That would
I don't think so, man.
something.
They're not regular fish,
I mean,
They're
damn, what's the
said
Will
to
Appear
be-
now?
bro. They're
Yeah,
said to
they
be
damn near
10
belly
times
up before
stronger.
they. Yeah.
Oh, you still talking about the fish? I thought you were talking about the straw hats.
No, I'm talking about the fish.
This nigga said the straw.
Hey, if they smart though, if Watasumi's smart, bro, he'll swallow all of the fishmen and like blow himself up as a blowfish dog, and then he'll just take the L, and everybody else survive.
Damn.
Yeah, and in the
That would
What
manga
if they just
translation-
bake? What if that shit just bakes the inside at a lower degree?
Wow.
Yo, this nigga talking about making like flambés and shit. You
Yeah.
violent.
bro,
It's just a stuffed Watatsumi.
in the manga stream translation, they said that, and I don't know whose speech bubble is this, but when the fishermen were getting boiled, or some of them said, "So hot we can't get close to you," and they dipped. So a lot of them dipped, not just Watatsumi.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the fishermen are good now.
What page is
We'll
it?
see,
You
man.
on right now?
Page
My prediction is
12.
they'll be belly up. We'll see.
You know what I think
Yeah.
makes this such an incredible feat? Jinbei said the sea was boiling over. Like, imagine the sea as far as you can see it. Like, you ever seen a pot of macaroni or a different kind of pasta?
Oh, all of it's bubbling.
It's
Yeah.
flowing
Like,
up.
imagine seeing that on the Gulf of Mexico, bro.
Dude,
Like,
I
this
That'd
nigga
be
oven,
wild.
this nigga oven
Nigga,
actually ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That the oven, like I fuck with oven. Hello.
A lot of these niggas might be dying.
Look,
Why
all
does-
I'm saying, like Oven just keeps like just putting respect on his name every time I see the nigga, man.
Like,
God
he-
damn,
the
bro.
most unlikely.
Nah, I was worried when the Vince Smokes, caught that nigga, but now I gotta put respect on his name.
Wait, pause real quick. People, don't forget to donate to the Cleanse Han Soul Foundation.
Yo, hold my dick, Willie Z. Bro, I'm
God damn.
This nigga's my biggest fanboy, bro. As soon as I come in anywhere, he get mad excited to see me, bro.
Nah.
Like he
Hey,
can
you
never, he
think
can
I'm
never.
joking, but when I'm actually allowed to take donations, I'm actually gonna do that.
Yeah.
I better get all them proceeds then.
You
You better cleanse your soul then.
You better clean yourself.
Niggas, man.
Like,
Oh, hey, I also
Suru gonna wash all the evil out of his heart.
Hey, so do you guys think that? Let's say, would it like? I guess I want to hear everybody's like get a different reaction if you guys think that we're getting a new ship or not.
Yeah. I believe that's where Elbath comes in. But go ahead.
I was making a theory about that earlier. About that. Adam would probably be in on Elbath.
I went back and reread.
What do we
Here's
roll?
the thing.
Where do we roll on till then?
My bad, Trent.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm just saying, I
Zunisha,
gotta go.
bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, we gonna ride on Zunisha, bro.
I'll see y'all boys later.
All right,
peace.
Look, I don't know how I feel about the Sunny being destroyed. at
Here's
this
the thing.
point.
Here's the thing. I went back and reread chapter 436 and 437. It's when
The
Frankie
Mary got
gave
destroyed?
the. No, it's when Frankie gave the Sunny to the Straw Hats,
Yeah.
and then they invited him, and he said, "This will be the last ship I'll ever build." And then he proceeded to say, "This is the ship of my dreams that I've been planning for years."
Wait, who
So
said
I don't
that?
think the
Frankie
stuff-
said that?
Frankie did, and he said this is the last ship he'll ever build. And by that time, he didn't build any ship for like years until the. He
Hey,
built
but
the Sunny.
Hassan, I would argue that Frankie, that was before the time skip, and Frankie's building abilities have increased exponentially. We don't know what kind of ship he'll be able to build now if he gets, some actual atoms wood again.
No,
well,
but
I'd
here's
actually
the thing.
argue the opposite. Like the fact that he declares that like he also declares, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the ship that he wants to sail around the world with.
No.
That
Here's
is-
specifically what he said. He said, "This is the ship that I've been planning for years. This is my dream that I want. I want this ship basically to reach the final island." This is exactly what he said, word to word.
Exactly.
So
but
I
if
think
the sun is destroyed, that goes completely against that.
Yeah,
But that's fine, bro. That's fine, bro. You act
No, that's
like
not
people act
fine.
like
Wait,
they've
wait,
never
wait.
failed before, dog. Like Frankie's,
No, but
ship
fine.
can fail and he build a new one.
This is his dream. We're talking about what if Laboon dies before Brook finds him?
But
Or
that
what if
Laboon is
Sanji never
different because
finds the whole
Laboon's an
group?
animal, bro. Like
No,
maybe the
but
ship that he
okay.
created wasn't the best of it. Like that
But
wasn't his
Mary
best
had a
ship building
soul.
ability.
No, but he's basically said, "I've been playing for this for years." This dude ain't 19 for him to switch his dream midway. He's 36. He's old.
But
He's
you
not-
don't know if there's other materials that he could add on to the ship to make it
No.
better.
Wait. So you're saying anybody the Straw Hats can switch their dreams midway?
Hell yeah.
I'm not saying that he can switch his dream. Frankie's dream is to
That's not his
create a
dream,
ship.
yeah.
Frankie's dream was to create a ship that'll be able to survive the entire New World.
I will give you an example. I will give you an example of switching dreams. Zoro wanted to be the best swordsman in the world, right? When he saw that Luffy was getting ready to get taken out, he gave it all up just because he wanted to make sure that Luffy
That's
was in
different. That's very different, Virgo.
Hey, Sanji
That-
found the all
that-
blue
that-
at Fishman Island, so anything's possible.
Bro, here's my problem with what Idrik is saying. Basically, Frankie planned this one thing for years upon years, and had this envision for this ship to sail through all the seas and reach the final island. And he specifically said, why would Oda add that text in there for where he said,
Hassan, you're misunderstanding the man's dream. He said he wants to build a ship that'll be able to travel all the way to the ends of the world,
He
bro.
said, I want
If
this
the ship that he
to
first
travel.
created didn't work out, he can build another one that'll actually
but he
follow
said
his dream.
this ship.
His dream
No,
doesn't change because he
Edric,
builds a new
Edric,
ship.
Hear me out. What he's saying is specifically, I want this ship to sail to the end of the Grand Line. So if he said, I want my creation to basically roam the seas and become the famous ship or whatever, that would be different. But he specifically mentions this ship that he has been planning for years.
I will point you to this arc, bro. This arc highlighted Sanji's cooking feats. There's no reason why the next arc wouldn't highlight Frankie's shipwright feats, bro. There's no that's what Oda's been doing. He's on a pattern, bro.
No, he might be on a pattern, but if we're going by patterns to where we're going to be discarding dreams that were set in stone.
We're not discarding a dream because he said he wants to build the ship. He never said that he built the ship. He thought he built the ship that would travel the world, but it's not what it is.
No, that's not it. He said this ship specifically, he wants this ship to sail the Grand Line.
That's what he wanted, but that doesn't mean that that's what's going to help him achieve his dream.
Oh my God, Edric, you're misleading yourself, bro. He specifically okay. So I'm gonna say.
How am I misleading myself, Hassan? How?
I'm gonna share with you the panels where he exactly says everything that I just talked about, and you can interpret that however you want.
Hey, put the panels of where he states exactly what his dream is, and then afterwards put the panel where he talks about the Sunny. There's a difference there.
Yeah, you guys are basically saying the same thing.
Right, agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Dustin has hockey classes for this.
Oh yeah, I need to see some.
I mean, this is gonna be debunked next week when the ship is all fine.
Then we will talk about it next week. But for now, I want to talk about something else. Soap.
Let's run it.
I want to get Soap's entire take on the chapter because I haven't gotten it from him yet.
Most definitely.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about this chapter. To be honest, like I know it's a good chapter. But this, like the way this chapter feels to me in terms of like the overall narrative of this arc, like it's essentially Oda set a table and then at the very end flipped it and then said, fuck you. That's what, that's what this chapter feels like. And my question that I've been asking, I guess, all of Discord this morning was if the effects of what the cake is supposed to do will come to fruition. They're just taking a while to actually happen. So while she's going on this long tangent of remembering, her Selma moment, you know what I'm saying, or her Semla moment.
Oh, so you're saying you're of the belief it's gonna hit her like a hurricane? It's
gonna hit her like she's gonna realize what happened, and then maybe that'll be but then it also ties into like the ship, whether or not it's destroyed. I don't know how I feel about that either. But the odds of them having no means of leaving is hard to believe, I'll say.
Unless it'd be on the back of Fishman, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Anybody have a retort to that?
Hey, Watatsumi for best ship, bro? I'm with that, dog. Watatsumi might be the best ship out here, fam.
Who said that earlier? The 1,000 Watatsumi?
Exactly, bro.
The going Watatsumi.
Okay, the Watatsumi Jackson.
Let's say the strip is destroyed. Does that mean we can't recreate Tangerine part?
Oh, that's true. The Tangerine is good. It's gone. If the sun is gone.
Damn, that fucks over Nami.
Yeah, they'll have to go all the way down.
Hey, before we jump off of this the ship topic, bro, do you guys remember back in Skypiea, where like the little magical like spirit was fixing the Go and Marry for niggas?
Yeah.
You think he'll come back through for the Sunny, bro?
We need.
I don't know. I mean,
we need to get more.
The Mary was like a very, very special ship.
The Mary was gay.
All right.
Damn. What the fuck?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like Oda made it a point pre-time skip to like continuously fix it and love on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Versus what's going on with the Sunny. Like the Sunny's just getting fucked up.
But so Frankie said people already had that happen to him a bunch of times. That's why Frankie even told Usopp about it. It was like
I know, but he also said it's an incredibly rare circumstance, and that's when a ship feels so strongly attached to the crew that it propels life. That was essentially the whole gist of it. And I'm saying like Oda pre-time skip intentionally wrote these little moments with the crew interacting with the ship. Like the amount of times Luffy talked to the Mary pre-time skip is kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? Versus how many times he's never talked to the Sunny. He's never done weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga used to sit on top of Mary's head and fucking have long ass conversations with the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, bro. You got a point. But I mean,
he
I
has
don't. I just don't
feelings.
see. I don't see why that would be introduced just as a plot device, and Oda never bring it up again. That's not the track record that he has. Probably
The
won't
thing
happen
that
with the Sunny, but then that's another reason why I feel like Frankie will make a new ship.
I mean, the thing that I've been thinking about, like, is like I know that before we entered Whole Cake, when Usopp handed Nami her staff, he said,
The
"Oh, I
climate
couldn't put."
attack, yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I couldn't put this thing in there. What is it anyway?" She goes, "Oh, it's my magic wand," but blah 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 blah, and we never heard about it again. So I'm wondering is if Oda's going to save that for right now, or if he's
At the
saving that
same
for
at
like
the same
Wano or something.
at the same time,
Yeah,
Sabra,
follow Mirage Tempo. She can do.
if we were to take all the unused concepts that Oda has put in the story so far, then we could have a whole stream about that, like an hour-long stream.
I
just
mean, I
about stuff
agree,
he's-
but it's just like situationally, this might be the best time to bring that shit back.
That's true.
I agree. But all right, boys. I'm gonna
Peace, man.
actually end this stream. I thank all y'all for coming through. It was lit. Shout out to everybody watching.
All right, G, thanks for letting us come through.
No problem. I let Steve-O end the stream last time, even though he didn't really end the stream because we had to have Trent Money and so come through.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna actually have Will of Z end it because I have a feeling I know how he's gonna end it. So go ahead and end it for me.
Suck my dick, Willizzy.
Before we end,
He knew beforehand. He already knew.
don't forget to
Yeah.
donate to the Save Sanji
Yeah,
Foundation,
suck
the Cleanse Han
dick.
Soul Foundation.
Suck my dick. Yeah.
Also, don't forget to like the stream. Every like is a new hat for Virgo to wear.
Oh,
Wow.
bet.
Also, every like is also another teardrop that falls down Han's face when he
Yeah,
realizes
suck my dick.
how dirty
Suck
his
my
soul
dick.
is.
Suck my dick.
Bro,
You such
this
a
nigga
fan.
wildin', bro. This
You are
nigga wildin'.
you such a fan, bro. I
I think it's
appreciate
time.
you. I
It's time.
appreciate all my fans. For real.
Much love
For real.
to all y'all.
You want my autograph?